Oh, hold on a second. I've got to like
Go.
change it to that. Oh, hi.
Go.
Author notes. Michael Lannerly, written originally March 25th, 2018. First, thank you for not only reading our story, but reading our author notes as well. We can't do what we do without you reading our works and enjoying them. Title, I Have a Confession.
I
I
get it
really,
here.
really didn't want to go down the Sean Royale getting married arc in these stories. Ellie has been working on this for a while, and I had to trust her, but I didn't necessarily want us to go there, especially with this other character, Katrina.
Ellie edit. You maybe should have mentioned this before we started this arc in the last book, perhaps? I roll.
Yes, Mike added, I did. Perhaps I wasn't loud enough. I have to admit, I was wrong. That's right. I typed it, and I'm sure Ellie will mention this in the audio notes again, or stay very, very quiet like it isn't a big deal. Small aside, are you listening to the audiobooks? We have quite a few out. Check out our other Molly books. So I was in Texas during spring break with the two college guys coming back for a week. That was a strange experience all of its own. I'm speaking with Ellie, and there's an opportunity to read book 9 early, so I asked for it. I was messed up, sleepy from the time zone and the whole allergy stuff.
There's a
I
pattern
started,
here. Like you're constantly jet lagged.
yes.
And
No,
blaming your stuff on being jet lagged.
I'm okay with that. I started the book at night, enjoying myself, but finally had to admit that sleep was going to win. I picked it back up the next morning right away, and then again a little later that morning when I was reading on the couch. Damn it. Yeah, I remember this. Ellie had me. I was actually sitting, laying on the couch, pointed toward the front of the house. Actually, she had me back at the beginning. The whole arc with Sean was a fucking blast. I called her later that day to congratulate her on such a fun ride. I enjoyed the story, but hadn't finished it yet and had to admit that to her. I was working on a project that I got in over my head. So now that I've finished the story, I have, not the finished version, I will admit that there are many laugh out loud moments. But the one that probably takes the cake for me was when Molly pulled Sean aside as he was standing at the front of the church. She's getting ready to blast him out of there, and he says he can't. He needs to take care of Katrina, and if they leave, she is as good as dead. So Molly starts to reach for her gun to, I assumed, cap one in Katrina's head to help her along. Now, I may be a bit morbid, but I found that funny as hell. Molly is so focused on Sean that she has no issues capping his supposed bride in order to help him out.
You are listening to Author Shenanigans, two authors separated by a common language.